Welcome everyone to Hidden Squidz Gaming. Today we're going to talk about microtransactions. Microtransactions, a word that sends some gamers into a feeding frenzy or a triggered state. Far Cry 5 does not break this trend by offering something called silver bars, and these are bought with real money. The point of silver bars is to buy items you may not have enough in-game cash for, and it also allows weapons, clothing, or vehicles to transfer to other playthroughs. My thoughts: I know some people are completely against the idea of buying things with real money to get things faster in today's gaming market. Looking at Far Cry 5's situation, I do not think it is a horrendous system, nor does it completely dismantle gameplay. I found making money in Far Cry 5 is easy with some perks and planning, and at no point did I personally feel pressured to buy silver bars. Far Cry 5 does have a co-op mode and multiplayer, however I would argue the things you buy do not greatly sway the game to your favor in those modes. If you're playing the campaign, there are plenty of chances to get money via animals, and if you take the Harvest Master perk, you get 2 times as much from plants and animals, which means you could get up to 4 skins if you kill them not with bullets. Main story missions and prepper stashes, which I believe are on average about 1,000. Also, the game does give you 960 silver bars if you find them all in-game. They obviously do not transfer over through playthroughs, because that would make the microtransaction system completely useless in Ubisoft's favor. There's not a lot of items you really need to transfer. You get so much money in this game and things can progress so fast if you want them to. Having items at the very beginning of the game isn't exactly the most important in my opinion. Between in-game cash and deciding on one good weapon and one good vehicle, it should be enough for all of your playthroughs until you get to those next tier weapons. Also, I don't have an issue with these because these are not randomly generated loot boxes where you buy to get a box and then you don't know what you're getting. When you buy these, you know what you're getting, how much you're getting, how much it is exactly, and what you can buy with them. It does not mean that they do sneaky tactics where they give you a certain amount of bars, which you can't always use all of them. However, at least you know what you can get once you buy them. The fact that Far Cry 5 is mostly a single player game as well, there's no real pressure from the multiplayer or the need to think that you're falling behind if you don't buy the latest and greatest things. There are other games out there that you know are pay to win or pay to play, that you have to do these in order to stay relevant. Far Cry 5, in my opinion, does not fall under one of those games, and the way they've set up the loot system and the microtransaction system isn't bad. Obviously, children can still succumb to the tactic, or people who don't have enough time may buy some just to get a better weapon. My argument to that is most of the guns in the game can kill people in a respectable amount of bullets on easy and normal. Hard mode, which is hard, people can bullet sponge a little, except that is the point of hard, and this should not be a reason why you say you need a better gun immediately. You understand the challenge you're taking. The bow is also probably one of the best guns, or weapons you'll call them, in the games. It can do one-shots, it can do stealth, and like I said, ammo is typically plentiful on it. And you can also make them explosive so you can be anti-vehicle. There are so many ways to make money in Far Cry 5. I find it hard that the silver bar system is an extremely persuasive and effective one. If you want money, people make videos out there on how to make cash fast. The general idea is either to do prepper stashes if you know where all of them are, or to do throw down the bait, have just black, both of you have bows. And what you do is once the animal comes out, you shoot it, and you have the Harvest Master perk, which then allows you to get 4 skins instead of 2, and that adds a lot of money quickly, and you can do this anywhere as long as you have bait. Personally, I think they could have done away with the microtransactions, however, they should have left the silver bars in the game. I think they were a nice touch if there's something you found and they allowed vehicles and weapons to transfer. It would make them more rare and more of an incentive to find. Don't get me wrong, when I open up a safe and there's silver bars in there, I am excited for them because I know that I could buy a new weapon or a new vehicle that will transfer through playthroughs. However, it's not that big of a deal. A lot of the prestige weapons are honestly more expensive than the ones you can get after a resistance level or 2. And if you do make a lot of money, you can get some of the best guns in the game immediately from the prestige. There really is never a reason to buy them. The maximum you'll probably play Far Cry is twice. If you haven't started playing the game yet, I would highly recommend you do not spend money on silver bars because you're probably only going to play through twice, and that's the only reason why they really matter. What are your thoughts on Far Cry 5's microtransaction system? Was it too much? Was it too little? Was it ineffective? Was it hunting? Do you think they should have done away with it? Let me know in the comments below. Thank you for watching, and this is Hidden Squidz Gaming.